Its build is the world's biggest and most extreme catapult. AJ Hackett Bungy quite literally launched its latest multi-million-dollar adventure tourism experience today in the Nevis Valley near Queenstown. The Nevis catapult is part bungee, part human slingshot. Thrill seekers pay, wait for this, $255 a pop to be propelled more than 100 metres out across a ravine. And as our Otago-Southland reporter Timothy Brown found out firsthand, it's not for the faint of heart.
Acrophobia is defined as the irrational fear of heights. But to me, standing in a pod accessed by a swing bridge, looking 130 metres down to the remote Nevis Valley below, it seems very rational. And many of the media troupe assembled for the launch today seem to share my sentiments. Unlike AJ Hackett Bungy's co-founder, Henry Van Ash,
All right, Henry, we're going to release.
who is opening up the catapult by launching himself across the ravine.
3, 2, 1.
He tells me this is the culmination of years of work.
Well, over 30 years ago we did do something similar in France, and then over the last few years we were looking for something which was going to push the boundaries, and we're just up to 30 years of doing commercial bungee, so we wanted to do something which would maintain our position at the forefront of adventure tourism on a worldwide basis.
The incredible concept is a world first, and possible thanks to $500,000 in government funding to help develop the launch system. The industry contributed nearly $1.5 million. The first member of the public to experience it is Chantal Polly, an Australian who won the privilege in an Instagram competition.
How are you feeling after that?
Oh, just amazing. I feel like the adrenaline's running through my veins. I'm just so happy.
Yeah. No regrets?
No regrets. Yeah, 100%. So glad I came and so glad I did it, and just, yeah, I can't wait to come back.
A self-described adrenaline junkie, she was never going to struggle. However, the third person to try it, Otago-Southland MP Hamish Walker, looks more like how I feel. A now ghostly figure, seeing Mr Van Ash has not helped.
I'm incredibly nervous, the mouth's dry, the shakes have started to kick in. I shouldn't have watched that first jump because it looks terrifying.
But once prone, there's no backing out.
3.
A snap is heard when the tension releases, and he's off.
To anyone that's scared of heights, you've got to come and address this. This is more than a tourism experience, it's actually a life experience. You've got to do it.
And you're still shaking a little bit now?
Shaking like a leaf.
Now the jumpers are rolling through. Before I know it, I'm harnessed up and tiptoeing towards the edge of the pod. About now, I'm regretting that I jokingly pitched to do this story, never thinking that it would happen.
Get up there.
Oh, how wrong I was. You don't understand regret until you're confronting your fear of heights by doing the, quote, scariest thing I've ever seen, according to someone who spent last week watching people being flung across the Nevis Valley. So, are you doing it? I asked him. He tells me bluntly, don't be stupid. How reassuring. Join me now on the edge of the platform to hear what happens when a self-admitted scaredy cat confronts his fears.
Oh, Christ.
3, 2, 1.
Holy shit! Woo! Oh. Oh. Whoa. Wow, that is something else. The view is amazing, but the heart almost stopped. That's fantastic. I'd recommend it for everyone who wants to see their life flash before their eyes. Wow. Oh. Oh. For Checkpoint from 150 metres above the Nevis Valley, this is Timothy Brown.